Hi guys, we want to introduce you today to our new Gyeon Apc. So, an Apc is a powerful cleaner for all exterior surfaces and interior surfaces. Rich, why did Gyeon need an Apc?
That's a really good question, Bert, and I guess it's a question a lot of our customers and fans will ask as well. Given that we already have an excellent lineup of cleaners for virtually every surface on the car, why would we need to do an all-purpose cleaner? For me, I guess the simple answer to that is that many of our professional certified detailers come to us on a regular basis and say, I wish I had a single product in a single bottle that I could use for cleaning and that I could vary the strength. Because sometimes I may want to use, say, a plastic cleaner, I could use vinyl cleaner, but I just can't get the strength that I want for a particular job. In other cases, I might want a weaker solution. So for me, that's kind of our experience in the UK. I don't know how that maybe translates into the Belgian market for you.
Yeah, same thing. Over at our place, we get a lot of questions for specific use cases where a ready-to-use product just doesn't cut it. So that's why we have this one, and it's dilutable. So yeah. How would you use it? What dilution ratios and for what applications?
I guess for me, kind of like, I think for one of the key uses would be engine bay cleaning, where we haven't really had a dedicated product before that we could use for that. So in those situations, we're going to go with a 1 to 5 dilutions. We're going to go 1 part product to 5 parts water. And then we can back that dilution strength off. So if we want to then go maybe to, say, door shuts that aren't too bad, maybe the arches that aren't too bad, we maybe back it off and go a little weaker. And then when we get to the interior side of things, if we just want a single product we can use on everything safely, we can back it off to 1 to 15. So for me, yeah, engine, interior, arches, shuts, it just sometimes, as a professional, would definitely save time and money being able to vary the strength of my solution for the task in hand, but all from the single bottle.
There you go, Apc. Rich will show you how it works.
So let's talk about our new Apc. As its name suggests, this is our new concentrated all-purpose cleaner, safe for use on all interior and exterior surfaces. It's designed to be very powerful and to remove dirt very easily. It is a concentrated product, so you need to dilute it before use. We recommend 1 to 5 for exterior use, through to 1 to 15 for interior use, and you can make up dilutions along the way to suit the task in hand. So let's take a look at how we work with it. So we've made up a concentration of 1 to 10 for this particular car, the door card of this Focus. And we're going to start now by cleaning this section and then the lower door card. So we're going to take a brush, we're going to spray the product onto the brush, not to the car itself, and then we apply and we just gently start agitating it, working it in onto all the nooks and crannies to pull out the dust and all the dirt that's embedded in there. So we continue working the product in, making sure we get into all the nooks and crannies. And the minute that we've finished our agitation and we're happy, we now need to remove the product. We must not let it dry on any surfaces. We just take a towel, we take off the bulk of it first, in the big sections, and then we can start working in the smaller sections with a corner of towel here. We've got very small sections. We can take the corner of the towel and just work them in. Like this. If you are left with any small foamy bits, you can just take your brush, give it a wipe, and then just gently pull out the worst of the foam, like there, there. There. And now we can just leave the rest to dry naturally. So once we've done the smaller sections of detail with a soft, smaller brush, we then want to work our way up to the larger sections of more textured plastics, and for that we're going to use our leaf-shaped soft-haired brush. Similar process, so all we're going to do is spray the product into the brush, not directly onto the panel. And then we simply apply and then agitate in the same way as before. This time we're using a little bit more pressure, working it in so that we get into the grain of the plastic and actually pull all the dirt out, ready for wiping off. So once we've applied it, we're now ready to remove. So we'll take our suitable microfiber towel, again a bald wipe, and now we need to just wipe off. One pass first to take the bulk of the product off and the dirt, and then flip the towel over to the dry side, take off the final product residue, and leave a perfect smear-free, just like that. So for exterior use, we want to use a slightly higher concentration because we've got more dirt to shift. So this time we're going to use a 1:5. That's 1 part product to 5 parts water in a mixing bottle. Here we go. For normal trims, we just spray on liberally, then we take a nice soft brush and we just stipple the brush to agitate the dirt from the trim and lift it. For more dirty areas in here, we want to be liberal with the product. Spray plenty in, and also on the inside of the cover. And again, we just use the same brush, stipple, so now we're going to move on to the shut, and again we're just going to spray liberally into the area that we want to clean, and then use the brush and really agitate and lift all of the dirt out from where it's collected over time. And then finally, for the lower areas of the car, we can actually just spray liberally, making sure we soak the product into the seams. And we can leave that to sit for a minute while we start the rinse process on the rest of the car.